Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live. Today I'm going to be performing for you a version of Cannibal Kings. There are Cannibal cards. There are hundreds of different versions. I know probably about 5 or 6 myself. This is a really cool version, so let's go into it. I have a pack of cards. I also have Sarah here helping me. How you doing, Sarah?
Hey.
And I'm going to do for you something that I know you love when I do it. I'm going to tell you a story.
A long or short one?
Medium story.
Okay.
I'm going to take out the 4 jacks. And these 4 jacks, Sarah, are going to represent 4 cannibals. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's see if I've got the 4 jacks in here. No, I have. I checked. So these 4 jacks represent the 4 cannibals. I have to be honest with you. When you do this trick, you're normally meant to take out the kings, and there's a K on there, and you tell a joke. You go, that's what the K stands for, cannibal. But there's only 3.
It's not because jacks are cannibals.
No, jacks aren't cannibals, but they're playing the role of cannibals for us in this trick. Now, I need a card to represent you.
Right.
And this card is going to represent everything about you, your personality, everything. Okay. So as I go through the cards, just say stop anytime you want.
Stop.
There?
Yes.
That card, Sarah, represents you. Could you have a look at that?
Oh, yes, that's very me.
Does that card remind you of yourself?
Oh, yes, completely.
Good. So we're going to pop you... Here's what's going to happen. We're going to pretend that you're going on holiday. We're sending you on holiday, Sarah. Okay. We're sending you to deepest, darkest Africa.
Okay.
So this card that represents you, I'm going to pop it down into the middle of the deck somewhere, and we'll leave you in there, and that represents you going on holiday to deepest, darkest Africa. Nice. But when you get off the plane, you realise that you've made a mistake. You haven't booked like a wonderful tourism destination with 5-star service and a wonderful hotel. Oh. You've ended up in deepest, darkest Africa, where the population is made up entirely of cannibals and villagers. And the villagers don't even have water. I mean, this is not a nice holiday to go on, right? And the problem is, these cannibals are a big issue. And that's what the jacks represent. They represent cannibals.
Yeah.
Because you see, they eat a lot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, for breakfast, they have one villager. They go down into the village. They grab the villager. They drag him back to their cave. They open their mouths wide. They take the villager. They eat him whole, and then they burp. Like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that villager will never be seen again.
Oh, dear.
I know, right? I mean, this is not a nice place to go on holiday. Well, you're there now. That's the problem. You're there. You know what? For lunch, they actually have more than one villager. I mean, for breakfast, they just have one. They have a light breakfast. But for lunch, they actually take 2 villagers. They eat both villagers. They burp.
Right.
Even louder that time because they had 2 villagers, not just one. And as you can see, no villager. Gone completely. I mean, this is a nice place to go. This is not a nice place to go on holiday. Sometimes people say to me, well, Craig, how come they only have 2 villagers for lunch? How come they don't have like 26? And the reason is, I can't hide that many cards in my hand, to be honest. It's impossible. But for dinner, they do the same thing. They have 2 villagers, so they go out and they get 1 villager. I think they have takeout. They ring up and get the villager delivered. And they have 2 villagers, and they eat the villager. And that's what they do every single day. And the thing is, they eat. They don't just eat. They've ate and ate and ate and ate and ate. And you know how I know they've ate and ate and ate and ate and ate?
No.
Well, because let's have a look. You see, they've eaten, they've ate, they've ate, they've ate, they've ate. It's called a pun, Sarah. I'm playing on words here. Look at this. Ate.
Okay.
It's amazing, really, isn't it? But I know what you're thinking. We're thinking, well, what's happened to you? You went on holiday. What's happened? Well, no. You see, the cannibals got killed. Eventually, you know, the cannibals, the villagers revolted and they killed the cannibals. But unfortunately, they didn't kill the cannibals until you got eaten.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And when they cut open the bellies of the cannibals, what did they find in there? But they found you and your remains. And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
I don't like that story.
I didn't think you would. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Cannibal cards is a great premise for a trick. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to be back again tomorrow with another Magic Live. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. I'll see you tomorrow.